looked at me and said, "You're the reason my mom is dead."
Oh, fuck.
But she feels that my Nana, prayed and did all the things and exchanged her life for mine. And that's why I didn't die in the explosion. That's why I didn't die in any of the, times we were bombed. And that's why I made it home safely. But nonetheless, that shit's traumatic to hear. And so I carried that guilt with me for years and years and years. And I think only maybe up until 3 years ago is when I finally released the guilt of that. And I kind of was like, "Hey, do you remember saying that to me?" And she's like, "No." And I'm like, "Of course not."
She's like, "I would never say that."
I would never say that. And so, that's stuff that people deal with too, is that generational trauma and that stuff that we, I guess that's kind of childhood trauma too, because it's still from a parenthood, a parent authority figure. So things like that. And so the toxic little comments that you get from, they always talk about, family members and all the toxicity, and realizing, oh, some of this stuff is pretty toxic, and learning to put up boundaries.
It's generational trauma given to the next generation after the other, after the other, after the other. And I think what you're doing is you're breaking that generational curse. And
Cycle.
Yeah. So like with your daughter, and we'll talk about that right here, but like, I think that's what you're doing. And maybe you already know that there were things that they had to do that then they said that then ended up hurting them as people, that they then gave to the next generation, i.e. they're not bad people, but they had to fucking survive.
And that's the thing, is you're in survival mode.